I just want you to go through Pirates a bit because, and it's good to see that Pirates struggled in the league at the beginning, but now it does look like they've really found their rhythm. I mean, if you look at the midweek game against Suwelele, you would think that Pirates is going to drop points here, but they get those goals. I mean, they went to extra time against the Stellies. They eventually find the goals. They will break you down.
Correct. I think it's important that how you start on the season. I think one of the mistakes that we said maybe the coach was actually fall a victim to was trying to make too many changes at the same time. And then I think for my side I can forgive him because you're trying to establish yourself as well and try to see as many players as possible in terms of competition level. How would they fare out? So that in a shorter space, he was able to turn the corner, and then players started understanding because from a Rivero to the current coach, it's two different styles, and players already are almost conditioned because they've been longer with the other coach. So them finding their feet and how they're grinding and how they're finding goals, you can see Appollis is a fit. He looks like he's been playing for Pirates for the last 3 seasons now. Rele is starting to rise to the occasion. He was a little bit flat, but again now I think he wants to play. The goal that was scored by Appollis, what a pass!
Yeah, it was really moving. I mean, it takes me back to, I think it was the second goal in the final. It takes me back to that final.
Correct. And you've always said, and we spoke about this here. We said, when Rele moves into a 10, he's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
And the wing side, yes, technical ability is very good. But he's not a eliminator in terms of the 1v1. He's more of a combination player.
Yes.
And that showed that boy has brilliant vision.
Now,
brilliant vision.
Now you've just brought something to my head because I don't know if this thing has got to do with School of Excellence because I was looking at Litlaku in the last 2 matches for Sundowns where he was playing and Ehamba.
Yes.
I mean, look at the pass that he gave Ikram Reyners.
Yep.
Babakanda Kanje, School of Excellence.
Correct. Where I know it from the time of Sembata. Ungayilahli. Bavulile dlala ewindweni. Exactly that. So when someone is being trained to look after the ball that well, he knows the consequences of losing it. He knows the consequences of having the ball to be a creative player when you have the ball. It doesn't matter where you are. Whether we need to come out or whether we're in the final third. However, you can see the presence of mind and a player that is well coached to understand spaces, which is that what really finds joy in. And so is Letlako. School of Excellent players, blueprint is there, DNA. Like you always say, no DNA, RSA.
Which also brings me to Appollis. I mean, I know they are playing DOD, but if I was looking at Appollis in that game, the way he was cooking, and I look at his runs, I mean, the run that led to his goal against Suwelele as well. There's some similarities in terms of how he was playing there and also the momentum as well. And I'm saying now, wow. And this is the kind of energy. And I think even Coach Hugo is looking at that combination of, okay, he is seeing Rele. Rele is in the mood. So it's not going to be a Rele who was sitting on the bench in the last two Bafana.
Correct.
And if you look at the profile of the opposition that we have, Zimbabwe and Rwanda, then this is the combination that from Pirates who can just insert at Bafana.
Yeah. I think for you to break a stubborn defense, you need a lot of combination, a lot of creativity. And what a positive and a plus to actually to get Appollis to now to be on top of his game and Rele getting on top of his game. You know what we're going to be getting from that. This speaks to the same thing that I was saying. Appollis was right here on the wing. Rele was here. Appollis move here.
Yeah.
Two things can happen. It free up this fullback to then also climb up when he comes in. So, non-verbal communication. If I tuck in, you can go. If I sit on the line, you can invert. That now goes to proper coaching.
Correct.
Proper coaching. When he sits on the line, you are allowed to here, underlap. This is an information to overlap. Right?
Sure.
This is a non-formation to underlap. Now, when this happens, Appollis came here. Two things would have happened. Rele was on the ball right here. And then Mabasa was here. Right? In that mix. That small space, Rele eliminated this and then found it. Boom. And then Appollis came running.
And I'm not
here.
sure if Mahupa touched the ball.
He controlled it wrong. But Appollis, because he was moving from the side here. So this touch here from Mahopa. See, what is this now? He's got a back and a defender. So this is like a layoff. Whether he meant it or not, but the presence of mind to be here. From Rele here, Appollis here, boom. Right? That. Boom. There. This is now Appollis. Here. In. From a loose ball, one touch. Boom. Bam. Cool.
But there's this man here. This Mbokazi.
Yep.
I'm watching him. You know, in fact, he's here. I'm watching Mbokazi here.
Right.
Hey, these diagonal balls, Whoa. He plays them,
Right.
and consistently, and how he takes his long pass, it's gonna find you. It doesn't come out.
Technically, tactically, is what will win you the game. Technically. Why is Mbokazi playing balls there? He understands, he sees the situation. It's a 2v1, which this allows for a combination play. Why is Mbokazi not playing the ball to Mahopa for a hold-up? Because it's going to come back to him. So when he goes across, it's for Mahopa to get here. Now, what's the situation here? 3 versus 2. So when Appollis receives...
And also, it's an opportunity for...
Mbata.
To come in.
Now you have Nduli. Security. Now, Siema, and then also Siema, and then Mbokazi here. Now, Bosbelevele, Hoto, they can then venture. What are they doing? They say, sit back. Let this guy be on the driving seat. If you do press, asisha, la. That's when now, Kuzoza, Maswangai, Sipombule. Now, that's danger. Because technically, when they receive, they return and start connecting, getting up. Mabasa, very clean, clever. If he pulls you here, you get in the side, there's a run coming in here. There's a ball that needs to be threaded here, down here, boom. Right? So the importance of actually having more numbers in the offensive balance helps these guys here, going back to Mbokazi. If the team decide to then reinforce, right? How many times have you seen Mbokazi carries here while he's looking that side or this side? It's allowing him. Technical ability also. His passes are to a player to drive in. It's not passes that are lofty. They are hit, direct, control, start engaging these players. So that is why. However, if he's being put under pressure, they try to do this. That's where the speed of Spilevele and also Appollis Rele will come into effect, because if these guys press high from the top, it means they need to negotiate whether they give one spaces here or they give one spaces there. Decide. When you push this whole line here, where are you now? Higher. What have you left? That space that they want.
Yeah.
This is now Mabasa can then make a half moon run to this side. Now he's on with the 1v1. They're saying no, we are sitting back. We're not dropping back. We're bringing this line here. We're bringing this line here. And then we become what? Compact. We leave these two up here. Pirates says no problem. That's when Mbokazi is going to find that. And then Otto is going to be there. So we're trying to do what? Now he's playing what? Later, Bata, Maswangai joins.
Very interesting. Fascinating, I must say. And I think you can see now even the consistency in the selection of the starting 11, you know, and he's just tweaking there when maybe, but now, because when we are sitting there at Orlando Stadium,
right,
normally next to us, that Pirates player suit is full of players. Do you envisage a situation where for this game against DOD, I mean, they're leading 3-0. He will probably give other players a chance?
He should. I think Pirates is more deadly with the players that are sitting on the suit than the ones that played the last match. Why am I saying that?
The hunger.
The hunger is there. And they know it's a team that if you don't perform or play well, then you deserve to sit on that stage.
Ideally, who would you like to see?
For me,
maybe starting with Butelis.
Yeah, start with Butelis, just to bring him up so then you know that he can deal with high intensity competition.
Yes.
So when you start with those, we start filtering those players that haven't met much more game time. You start rolling them into these matches because they've got a lot to prove than these ones that have done the job.
Correct.
So when these ones now are then out, you then understand to say, gentlemen, I think I deserve to be on the stand. This is a team that is not the easiest, but because of the quality that Pirates has in terms of technical ability, they can come up with another lineup that can give this team again a 4. So for my side, my take, I think what the coach will do is, as much as he might make changes, but not going to be too much. The stability is going to have to be there, so then these players can impose themselves and still earn the respect.
Sure.
You don't want to make it easier because sometimes it takes longer for players to adjust to matches of this magnitude. So players that have played already, it's different because they know the trails.
Okay.
So the ones that are coming in is on specific positions that they can actually assist the team.
Okay.
Tampering with the back line, I think so far they're doing so well. Midfield, yeah, we saw when Maswangai went out, fans weren't quite happy about that. I think again, when he does get a starting berth, there's things that in his game he needs to start fixing. Being efficient, as much as Pirates can be on a driving seat, he needs to know the tempos and the gears on when to change the game. If he slows the game down, it allows team to come back, reinforce. Now he's forced to do what? Bring the ball back. So when you bring the ball back, it's so difficult to play and work your way to another team opposition's box. Good teams won't allow you to even see their box. So no feet will be here. It will be clean. If you put sand here, there will be nobody there.
Sure, sure.
Some teams will do that. So you can't get an opportunity when you're here. You need to get it into that side. So his sub as well is questionable. And also it should ring when a coach starts substituting you. That what is it that you are not doing? Right. Stamp your authority. Give yourself a starting bet. Let it be difficult for you to be subbed. It needs to pain us. Why is he substituted? We shouldn't be relieved. Why is he substituted?
But they are spoiled for choice, Pirates, when you look at their bench in terms of subs. But I also think that the coach is a good reader of the game as well. So far, even his substitutions have been spot on. There's you see impact when he makes that. So it's going to be interesting. So
I think one of the points that I can applaud the coach for, we can say the subs are spot on, but what's key? It will always be The minutes. On when you make the subs.
Give these legs.
The minutes on when you make these subs. So if you make your subs like Sundowns will do, difficult.
Cardoso.
Difficult. They make subs out of desperation, not
we are going there. On that note, Bagania, I hope you were happy with the coach source and the analysis of your team there. So now, Orlando Pirates, we will see you in the next round.
Yes.
Askist the DOD coach who are
he said this year Ubuya.
DOD
at home.
Escotini. Awume kancane DOD.
Uyadlala ngathi lo.